Hi everyone, it's Phil here from Ashland Leather. I wanted to show you some of our made-to-order items today, and we're going to start off first here with a custom Bugs Moran. This one on the outside is natural shell cordovan. On the inside, we've got a new combination of different card slot orientations. So this is sort of our regular Bugs Moran on the left, where we have a reverse natural on top of some denim blue shell cordovan, and on the right we have a reverse denim blue with a blue on top of it here. This card slot on the right we're calling the vertical card slot. It has a little hidden slot underneath here. I think this one turned out very well. This custom Bugs Moran is for Adam here in Chicago. It's in color 8 shell cordovan leather. This is the classic shell cordovan color. All of our watch bands are unlined, so they're super comfortable. And this two-piece strap is going to Ari in California. And I have another watch band to show you today. This one is in black shell cordovan. I wanted to give you a look of how nice that looks. This two-piece strap is a little bit more narrow than the last one. The last one was 22 millimeters. This one is 20 millimeters, and we can make a bunch of different lug width sizes for our watch bands. We go from 18 up to 24 millimeters. This two-piece strap in black shell cordovan is going to Donald. Here's another made-to-order item. This is our Frankie the Enforcer card holder with a raw denim shell cordovan on the front here. I love that very subtle, more of like a matte luster on all the raw shells. And the raw denim is one of the more recent color additions that Horween has been offering to us. On the back here, we have a color 4 shell cordovan. You might notice a couple different things on the stamping on this. Where the front, we have the no A circle logo pressed into the front with some cream stitching, and on the back we have the Horween shell cordovan logo, which we don't often do. This particular Frankie the Enforcer is going to Eufemio in California, and I have yet another very special made-to-order piece here. This is our passport field notes holder. On the outside we have this extremely large and incredible piece of marbled color 8 shell cordovan, and the marbled color 8 ranges from more of the traditional dark brown burgundy shade on the top right here down to more of these orangey yellowy tans and all the colors in between. I think that is very neat. And on the inside here we've got some special stuff with the marbled color 8 shell on the left with a reverse color 8 on the right, and this one has some really nice dye marks on the reverse side, the color 8 reverse here. This passport field notes holder is going to Sergey in Vancouver, Canada. Here's another really neat piece. This is a denim shell cordovan fat herbie on the outside here, and the denim blue shell cordovan is a little bit lighter and a little bit more aqua blue in color when compared to our intense blue shell cordovan. We're trying to get more of this denim blue because I just think it's a little bit more of a true blue shade, where the intense blue can sometimes read as more of like a darker black in person. But check out this. I really like this customization. So I've been really into the color combination of natural and blue recently, and this is a great example of why I like it so much. Take a look here on the right. We have the denim blue shell cordovan, a little bit more aqua blue on top of this natural reverse piece on the right, and on the left here we've got a really great Horween ink stamp on top of some reverse shell cordovan as well. I really enjoy the detail here in that the customer chose to have little bits of cream thread on the left with more of an aqua blue on the right. And this custom fat herbie is going to John in Michigan. Here's another wallet that was made to order. This is our Tony the Ant in color 8 marbled shell cordovan. Again, take a look at how the color ranges from more of those darker sort of burgundy browns to a little bit more of these orangey tan shades and all the colors in between. I think that's really nice. More color 8 marbled on the inside. And the color 8 marbled is all random and unique, but this customer really wanted one of these pieces, so we had it made to order for them. And this one is going to Alexander in Russia. And I have yet another marbled Tony the Ant to show you, but this is the black marbled, and you might notice the black marbled tends to be a little bit more green and orange compared to the color 8 marbled, which is a little bit more purpley red and orange. And I just really like this particular marbled shell on the outside of this wallet. Really neat. And on the inside we've got more marbled shell cordovan. This is a really great piece, and actually this one is an irregular that Christopher in Georgia picked up. So you got a really nice irregular coming at you. There's some small imperfections on here that I actually have a hard time seeing, and I wanted to show you this one-shot card case. This is actually a tumbled Verdigris piece, but it has a little bit less texture than we often see on any of the tumbled shells, so I'm calling it smooth tumbled Verdigris. I just really like the color of this. It's sort of like an aged bronze color. Obviously it's a little bit green, but there's some like subtle little bits of yellow sort of natural undertones to this leather. This one has a complementary gray thread on the outside. I think this is really neat. I do have some more one-shots that we are working on now that I should be able to be releasing within the next few days. This particular one-shot card case is going to Jason in Massachusetts. Up next here we have a Johnny the Fox, and this is the last one of its kind that is available. We're currently sold out of this. The teal latigo on the outside with a black horsehide on the interior. I've always loved the color combination of these two together. This particular Johnny the Fox is going to Marco right here in Chicago. And I have a pair of belts that we're shipping out today that I'd like to show you. We've been selling a lot of belts recently, and this one in natural chrome excel is just super nice. I really like the way this leather is turning out. Let me give you a look at the buckle side here, where we have that antique brass finish. On the underside here, we actually stamp all of the belts with this little size branding. And then the other thing I like about these belts are these little teardrop shaped holes that we have for the adjustment size. If you're trying to size yourself for a belt, the best thing to do is to take your current belt and measure from the pin of the buckle, sort of right here, to the hole that you currently wear. And all of our belts are true to size. So whatever measurement you get from the pin of the buckle to the hole you wear, that's the size belt that you should order from us. It tends to be about 2 inches larger than what you might be familiar with for your jean size. So for example, I wear a 36-inch belt from Ashland, but I wear a 34-inch jean. And there's one more Chrome Excel belt to show you today here. This one is the brown Chrome Excel, and it has a really dynamic color shift on this particular piece of brown. Some angles, more of these red tones pop out, and I really enjoy it. And we have that antique brass buckle on the underside here, size 34, and this one still has those teardrop holes I'm showing you the back side of. All of our belts, just like our watch straps from earlier, these are all unlined, so they're super comfortable. I forgot to mention this natural Chrome Excel belt is going to Lindsay here in Chicago, and this brown Chrome Excel belt is going to Friedrich in Minnesota. And I wanted to round off the day here with 2 wallets that totally stunned me, and we're going to end on 2 stunners instead of 1 like normal. This is a natural shell cordovan Fat Herbie, and this one's been personalized for DPE. The color and luster of this piece of natural shell is really nice. And I know that I picked a natural shell cordovan Fat Herbie as my stunner for the last video, but I'm going to do it again here, although we're going to have a tie for first place because this piece is incredible. This particular Fat Herbie is going to David in West Virginia. And the last wallet today, this is the second stunner. 100% color number 8 shell cordovan Johnny the Fox. And this shell is pristine. Really great, bright, shiny, mirror-like luster on this piece of shell, and just check out how smooth it is. Perfectly smooth, really great feel on this one as well. And we have a great color depth that we're always looking for on any of the non-black shell cordovan. You should see a little bit of a color shift to it. So some angles, more of these reddish tones will pop out. Other angles just reads a little bit more of a true brown. You can see a little bit of the red I'm talking about there. Let me give you a look at the inside, because this is the extra special part. It's very difficult for us to get thin pieces of shell cordovan. In fact, it's been such a question, and such a frequently asked question, that tomorrow I'm planning to start making a shell cordovan thickness video. So if you have any questions about why a particular leather is thick or thin, or maybe you're a leather crafter trying to make something for yourself, I'm gonna make a little bit of a guide on how to pick your leather thickness for whatever project that you're working on. But I also want to demystify a little bit of the thickness question on the shell cordovan, because you can see here, all of these layers of leather, we're still able to keep a very reasonable thickness. And that's because we pick naturally thin pieces of leather for all of these card slots, and they're tough to get. And I'm going to try to explain and show you why they're so hard to get in that video tomorrow. So if you have any questions about thickness, definitely let me know. But this Johnny the Fox is a total stunner. And this one is heading out today to Steven in Minnesota. So thank you so much, Steven. Thank you everybody else for supporting us. Until next time, I hope you have a good one and take care.